Hi guys, in this video we are going to talk about how to type in Chinese. Actually, it's super easy. It has only 3 steps. Number 1, install Chinese keyboard. Yes, we need a Chinese keyboard. Normally we have English keyboard. You type in English. After we install Chinese keyboard, we can type Chinese. Secondly, we need to type pinyin and select the Chinese words. And finally, let's learn how to type as fast as lightning. Now let's start. First, we need to go to the system preference. As you can see up here, system preference. Actually, logically, it's the same either in iPad or iPhone. We go to system preference, and then we need to go to keyboard. Keyboard, this one. In the keyboard, we go to input sources. Input sources. As you can see up here, we have only ABC, which is English. We need Chinese. We need to click Add. And let's find Chinese. Yes, Chinese simplified, please. If you are learning Chinese simplified, we choose this one. If you are learning Chinese traditional, which is very hard, very difficult, very complex, you choose this one, which I do not recommend. So basically we use Chinese simplified, and here we have many choices. Let's choose number 2, pinyin. Pinyin simplified. Remember, not handwriting, not shuangping, not stroke, not wubi. Pinyin simplified. Now, add. Here we go. Yes, as you can see up here, in the keyboard, we have pinyin simplified. So we can simply switch between Chinese and English. Now let's close. As you can see up here, we might have a here. You click, you can see ABC means English input, English keyboard. And we have one more choice right now, pinyin simplified. Let's click, 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, ping here. Let's type something. Yes, we are ready to type some Chinese. Alright, right now we are holding an iPad and I'm going to show you how we can install Chinese keyboard on an iPad. First, same, let's go to settings. Up here, settings, go. So let's go to general and let's go to the general and find out keyboard right here, keyboard. And in the keyboard, we can see there are altogether 2 keyboards, and we can click keyboards, the top one, and there are 2 keyboards, English and emoji. Wow, what we need is Chinese keyboard. We need to add new keyboard, and we can see, yes, Chinese simplified is the second one. Let's click Chinese simplified. If you do not see it up here, you can find it down over there, Chinese. See, Chinese traditional, Chinese, yes. What we need is Chinese simplified. As I explained, it's much easier and faster. Go, Chinese simplified. Wow, so many choices. Well, what a menu. Basically, we choose the first one, the top one, Chinese QWERTY. We choose this one, not the others, please. The first one, Chinese pinyin. The first one. Okay, go, done. Yes, Chinese pinyin simplified. Wow, now we can type in Chinese. Secondly, we need to type pinyin and select the Chinese words. Here we go. We have 我喜欢新加坡, which means I like Singapore. Now let's try to type pinyin. Remember, type pinyin and select the Chinese words. Let's try. 我 Oh yes, you type W-O, 我, which is the pinyin. We have choices here. They are Chinese words. Number 1, yes, I know. Number 1, 我 is I, go. You press 1, or simply you press space. 喜欢 X-I-H-U-A-N. Yes, 喜欢. Wow, my computer is so smart. It generates 喜欢 for me. It's the first one. As I said, you can use number 1, press number 1, or you can press space. Let's press space. Go. Yeah, 喜欢新加坡 Yes, 新加坡 X-I-N-J-I-A-P-O 新加坡 As you can see up here, 新加坡 That's the Chinese words we need. Go. Now we have 我喜欢新加坡 Yes, we type in Chinese. So, there is one more tip I want to let you know, that is when you are typing in Chinese, we type by word. We do not type by characters. We type by word, we do not type by characters. For example, 喜欢, as you can see up here, 喜欢. When 喜欢 is one word, it means like. We do not type 喜 separately and 欢 separately. For example, you do not type 喜. See? If you type 喜, there are many choices. As you can see up here, it's number 6. If you want to do it in this way, you type by characters. It's much slower. We can try it. You need to select number 6, 喜, and the Huan, Huan, we can see up here is number 5. Okay, then we type number 5. See, this is super slow, super slow. If you want to type faster, we need to type them together. Type by word. 喜欢 like is a word. 喜欢. See, the computer. This is how the computer is designed. It generates the word for you automatically if you are typing the word, not the characters. So 喜欢 number 1 first. We can simply click space. Done. So trust me, type by word, do not type by characters. That is my tip for you. Very useful. Now, step 3. Let's learn how to type Chinese as fast as lightning. Let's take 新加坡 for example 2. As you can see in the pinyin of 新加坡, we can see the green ones, they are called initials. And we can see the red ones, they are called finals. For the initials, you have to type it. It's a must. You must type it. For the finals, we can type or none. That means you can choose to type all of them. You can type IN, all of them, or you can type none of them. You do not type IN at all. So in this way, let me show you how we can type 新加坡 in simple, easier, and fast ways. For example, we can type in 新加坡. We can choose not to type O because it's final. We can type in this way, 新加坡. We can choose not to type IA because this is final. We can choose not to type them. We can also choose to type 新加坡. We can choose not to type IN. Wow, can you please tell me another way to type 新加坡? Yes, 新加坡. We only type the initials. We choose not to type the finals. Do you want to see whether the computer will generate XJP for us for 新加坡? Let's try 新加坡. Wow, super fast. Number 1. Go space. Yes. So, if we choose to type only the initials and choose to not typing the finals, we can really type Chinese as fast as lightning. So, in today's video, we learned how to type in Chinese. First, we learned how to install Chinese keyboards. As you can see up here, when you successfully install the Chinese keyboards, you can simply switch and choose between Chinese and English. After that, we learned how to type pinyin and select Chinese words. The most important thing you need to remember is that we type by word, we do not type by characters. That means we do not type between the words. When you want to type a word, we type them as together because computer will generate the word for us. And thirdly, we learn how to type as fast as lightning. The tip is you can choose to type initials and you can choose not to type finals. However, if you really want to be able to type Chinese fast, you need a little bit more practice. Good luck with your Chinese study. Thank you.